Shalom, everyone. First of all, my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our Lord. Brothers and sisters, all of us are part of a worldwide movement known as the Sri Sathya Sai Baba movement. So what is the structure of this movement? So in brief, there are three entities. First one is in the middle is the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, which was formed in 1972. And then we have the SSSIO, which stands for Sri Sathya Sai International Organization, and SSSSO, which stands for Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organization. So this covers the what you call all the Sai centers in India. And these are the logos of these three entities. Now, let me give you a quick overview of the history of the setup of the SSSIO. In fact, before that, it was known as the Sathya Sai Organizations. Notice this S here, the plural here, okay? So in 1960s, centers start coming up in India and around the world. In fact, the first center set up outside of India is in Sri Lanka. And in 1972, Swami set up the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust to look after the properties of Prashanti Nilayam and the assets, and the donations coming in. And then, because more and more centers comes out, Swami then set up what they call the World Council. The chairman at that time was the late Uncle Sri Nullah Shah, and there were a number of other members. So this World Council looks after the administration of all Sai centers in India, as well as outside of India. And in 1981, Swami, granted a document known as a permanent charter. And in that, the Sai organization were divided into two: Sathya Sai organizations overseas and Sathya Sai organization in India. Then in 1987, Swami, discontinued with the World Organization because Swami felt that overseas organization has now become more and more, and it's better to let them run in accordance with the culture and environment rather than to be instructions coming from the World Council. Okay, so this is a decentralized the international organization. And then in 2003, Swami set up what is known as a Prashanti Council to look into the operations of the international Sri Sathya Sai organizations. So from the Sathya Sai organizations overseas, it now become known as International Sri Sathya Sai Organizations, which is now known as the Sri Sathya Sai International Organizations. And then by divine command in March 2006, Swami established Sri Sathya Sai World Foundation, which was registered in US as a legal entity. And Swami, this was published in the Sanat Sarati. Henceforth, the Sri Sathya Sai World Foundation, together with Prashanti Council, will then now oversee the administration of the international organization. So basically, the spiritual headquarters of the SSSIO is in Prashanti Nilayam. In fact, we were granted an office there by Swami. And whereas the administration office of SSSIO is based in Los Angeles. Okay, now this was the divine command that was published in the Sanata Sarati in March 2006. Because all these are in capital letters, let me just put it into a more readable, friendly, form. Okay, it reads as follows: the international Sri Sathya Sai organizations have been formed for the spiritual upliftment of mankind, for the maintenance of order, authenticity, and accountability. Among these organizations, the Sri Sathya Sai World Foundation is hereby established. By the divine command of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, this foundation will henceforth assume responsibility for the governance of all functions of the international Sri Sathya Sai organizations. the foundation will work together with the Prashanti Council to accomplish the administration of these organizations. So this is what they call the structure of the organization. Okay, so we have got the Prashanti Council here. We have got what they call the Sri Sathya Sai World Foundation, registered in US. And this whole thing here is known as the SSSIO. And under Prashanti Council, this is like the exco, of the whole organization. There are 12 zones, and there are 13 international committees. And under these 12 zones, we have got the National Council, as well as so the Sai centers comes under the National Council. So in Malaysia, we have got a Sathya Sai, Council of Malaysia. Okay, and then under this, you have got the national committees, the various wings, and under the World Foundation, you have got the what they call the trust, the foundations, and other legal entities. Okay, so as at 2022, we have got from 12 zones now, we have now into 9 zones, covering 110 countries. So about SSSIO, it is a spiritual and humanitarian organization founded by Sri Sathya Sai Baba. It has been active for over 50 years globally. Its goal is to help people realize the divine principle innate in every human being. This is achieved by doing selfless service, by achieving self-transformation, by practicing the 5 universal human values of truth, right conduct, peace, love, and non-violence. And this divine principle within is expressed by manifesting love in thoughts, words, and deeds. And SSSIO promotes and practices harmony of all religion and unity of faith. So in fact, we are a interfaith organization. That's why you look at the letterhead of SSSIO Malaysia, we put there, we are an interfaith organization. So it includes people from all religions, faiths, and nationalities. So the core teaching of Swami is that if you are a Hindu, become a better Hindu. If you're a Buddhist, become a better Buddhist. If you're a Muslim, become a better Muslim. A Christian, become a better Christian. And the quest for knowing the ultimate truth about oneself, living in accordance with one higher consciousness, and serving society is a mission of nearly 2,000 Sathya Sai Baba centers and groups spread into over 110 countries. Okay. In fact, one of the most important things is that this organization is help us to develop our sense of discrimination. We need to know what is right and what is wrong, so that we can make correct decisions in life and lead a happy life. These are the members of the Sri Sathya Sai World Foundation. The chairman is Mr. Gary Barrell. He's an accomplished musician. And then we have Mary Ann from Denmark, Anupam from US, Leonardo Gutta from Argentina, and Mr. Sri Dora from India, and Dr. Narendranath Reddy. And this is the Prashanti Council. The chairman is Dr. Narendranath Reddy. Marianne is here. Dr. William Harvey from USA. Leonardo Gutta is here. And Dr. Aung Junsai from Thailand. And Rohan Balasurya from USA. Okay. And when Swami set up the Prashanti Council, this was the mission statement he gave to all the members. Go to all corners of the world and share his message of love and unity. And these are the 13 committees: archival, education, environmental sustainability, events, humanitarian relief, information technology, intellectual property, media, medical, public outreach, resources, scriptural. This was set up quite recently, where the chairman of this committee is Dr. Suresh, and young adults. So to really have a clearer understanding of SSSIO, this is the website you need to go into. It's very comprehensive, a lot of details. It's a very detailed website about the activities of the SSSIO. And very important, this particular statement we must always remember in our heart. Never give up the organization. Regard it as the breath of your life. This is real penance. Having this firm resolve, become exemplary leaders. This is my sole desires. Swami's love will accompany you everywhere. And these are the activities, so because of the pandemic, we have now been having many, what they call, most of our activities on a global basis online. We have Chinese New Year, Akhanda Bhajan, Gayatri Akhanda, Global Akhanda Gayatri, which we organize every 2 months or so. Then you got the Mahashivaratri. Then you got the Aradhana Mahasotvam, okay, Ishwarama Day, Buddha Purnima. Then you got the Global Akhanda Gayatri chanting every 2 months. In fact, I think this coming weekend, today is the Akhanda Gayatri chanting. Okay. With that, Jai Sai Ram, thank you.